Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. A long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tied.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
And long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bama.
We see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Play for the offense. To throw, it's Klubnik. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk is beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown.
With a first and goal now. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Took some extra time in the weight room paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good. And it's celebration time on the sideline there as they've taken the lead in the final seconds.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker. Gives them the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. The receiver makes the catch. Let's see what they've got called. To throw, it's Klubnik. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. He's got it down the left. Offense looking to throw the ball. Can't find anybody on third down. Throws it away. And now fourth down coming up. And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left. goal is good. And that ties the game. We could be headed for overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
First and goal. So the offense will set up first and goal here in this first overtime. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They strike first in overtime.
Well, it's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it near the end zone. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
Let's see what the call is on this critical third and goal as they try to punch it in overtime. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. And now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. And that one's straight down the middle. And they've regained the lead. Play this offense eager to keep the drive going and not settle for 3 here. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And now the defense will spend a timeout to talk strategy here before this crucial play coming up. And it's good. He coolly handles the chip shot, and so we head to another overtime. Enormous pressure on every snap. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Defense is coming after him. No, he is stopped short. They cannot execute the crucial 2-point play. Right here. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. No, he does not get in. That's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he gets in there to win the game. An overtime classic. Wow. So now this offense must answer from 3 yards out to keep this game alive. And he'll set up to throw. No, he stops short, and it's game over. This defense rises up and wins it right there. Now, this is a tough one. If you get it to overtime, you come up short. It's a heartbreaker. They'll have to pick up the pieces after this one.
Yeah, I think we both thought that this game was going to be really close, but I don't know if we would have been able to guess it was going to be this close. They were so evenly matched, and it just came down to those few plays at the end that really decided it.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.